Oh my God, you're kidding. We got a plug come loose.
Locals don't care about your racing. It's their road. It is terrifying driving at night. 10 miles of the course heading in, we weren't allowed to actually run that part.
Go, 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 go. These twins are in there. I'm losing my mind.
What we need to do, get John in and close the net. Hey. Copy, get John in and close the net.
We've come down onto the speed zone. We're coming into Valley T. They thought we were sitting about 12th on corrected time at that stage in an inspect class, not outright. Juddo's finally in the truck. I wanted to give him that same experience as well. You know, do something fucking epic with one of my mates.
Oh, buddy, let's do it. Yeah, man, quick play.
We're heading into the scariest part of the entire race. We're heading up Mike's, and Mike's is scary.
Left one, right two at the bottom, right two at the bottom. Right one, left one at the bottom, just here, right one. Left one. Fuck. Lost transmission. It's not a tail shaft, is it? Could be. Pull off. Could be. Have a look. TSCO, does anybody copy? TSCO, this is Patriot.
And as I've hit first gear, instantly, whole dash lit up, nothing but neutrals. The car's free revving.
Undo that. Yeah, okay.
Judd's under there, he's taken the belly pan off, he's looking at the gearbox, gets Jamie on the phone, right? Couldn't get through to TSCO, gets through to Jamie. Jamie being Jamie, he's like, nah, we need to figure out what's wrong.
Just sounds like it's lost selector. So you would have thought that. I'll just give it one more go. I might just click it one more back.
Yeah, try it somewhere else.
Put it
Yeah, just try another position.
Don't. I'll get back here.
Yeah, I won't move, mate. Yep. Call Jamie back. Tell him we got a gear. We'll figure out. We're going to go to Mike's and then figure out how to get it back to the pits. The actuator, and we've got an actuator that controls from the paddles. The paddles talk to an actuator, and the actuator moves the selector fork on the gearbox, yeah? The light's on the back of the actuator. So we've all kind of disregarded the actuator. We're thinking maybe it's something wrong with the selector. So they've ended up disconnecting the actuator, used a pair of pliers, got us into first gear. But where we were on the track, there is no way I was going over Mike's with only one gear. No way, wasn't gonna happen, yeah? A, dangerous. B, I could probably stop the race for 100 race cars behind me if it didn't make it to the top. C, once we get over Mike's, there's no way that I can get back to Valley T in first gear. There's just no way. It'd take me all day. It's gonna be super dangerous on how tight the track is. And the call was, the race was over. Let's get the truck down into the Sky Ranch, down into Mike's Sky Ranch, because we knew there'd be a crowd down there. and then we're going to have to figure out how we're going to get the truck out, but we're going to be here until the end of the race to get the truck out. And yeah, that was it. That was a pretty sad moment. That was it. It was race over.
Does anyone know what's the quickest way back to Valley? We've only got one gear.
So we've pulled into Mike's Sky Ranch, and as I've pulled up, I've seen a big black chase truck, yeah? And I'm like, I think that's the Herps crew, right? So I've pulled up right beside that truck. Old mate comes back straight over. It's one of Bryce Menzies' chase trucks. I'm like, right, we're in the right spot. Because we got one of the right guys here. What tools you got on board? He's like, man, I've got everything. What do you need? Yeah? I've got Deutsch plugs. We can pull the gearbox out. Like, what do you need? I'm sitting here. Bryce is cleared. I'm here for the rest of the day. What do you need? What do you want me to do? And it was epic. He was such a cool dude. So we're still on the phone to Jamie. At this point, Judd's done everything that he can underneath there. But Judd said to me, he goes, man, there's a heap of cables hanging down beside the gearbox and I can't really kind of see where they go. So I've got underneath it and I'm looking at it and the lights on the back of the actuator and you know everything that Judd and Jamie were talking about was right. But Jamie was still on the phone through the Starlink, convinced. Like, dude, you need to get this truck. You can get it fixed. And I'm still convinced, well, we've blown the gearbox. We can't fix it. If you can drop me a gearbox from the helicopter, we'll give it a crack, right? But then I've kind of got underneath there and I've looked around with my phone, couldn't see anything. But then I've just stuck my hand up. I found like a little crevice around the back of the actuator and I've stuck my hand up and I felt all these cables that Judd was talking about. Then I could feel like a huge cable with a big end on it. And I felt it and I'm like, hang on, and I kind of pulled it down beside the actuator and I'm like, well, that kind of links to the actuator. I had no gloves on. Judd had gloves on, right? I'm feeling around and then the end of my finger, the tip of my finger, just goes onto a comms port and I can feel the pins in the comms port with no plug on the end. And I'm like, what the hell? I can't see anything. Like, you got to imagine I'm twisted up like this, right? And then so I've reached over, I've grabbed that plug and I've just kind of like wiggled it around in there and then I felt click and I'm like, Judd, hit the paddles. He hit the paddles and the actuator goes, zzz, zzz, starts moving. I'm like, oh my God, you're kidding. We got a plug come loose. We've lost an hour and a half. It was pure, sheer fluke that I found that. Absolute fluke. If I had Jamie in beside me, he would have figured it out. Eventually, he would have figured it out, right? Me, it was pure luck. Just absolute luck. And Judd's like, we got paddles. I'm like, get the belly pan back on, let's go.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. You're down on time. You're not going to win, but go have fun. Yep.
We're heading into Mike's. I'm not taking off until Judd's set, right? It's dangerous, super dangerous. So Judd's flustered, he couldn't get his seatbelts back in, and then all of a sudden, he's like, right, got it. As he's clicked his seatbelts in, Bryce's guy, he's like, go, 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 go. Like, I'm like, something's coming, like another side-by-side, right? As soon as I pulled out onto the track, I almost snapped my neck. I got hit that hard in the back of the truck. Like, my neck just went like, I'm like, oh my God, that's not a side-by-side. There's a f***ing trophy truck behind us. He's put us out right in front of a trophy truck, coming through Mike's, on pace. The guy was amazing, absolute legend. Thank you so much. But why did you just do that?
Drive what you can see, mate. Drive what you can see. Check that rear view mirror, mate. Check the rear. Just let him go by.
This guy's coming through on pace. He's like second, third gear, come across the creek crossing. He's hit me. We've come up over the top of the ridge. There was nowhere for me to go, but what I did know was, as soon as I got down the bottom of the ditch, the race line split to the left and there was a track to the right that goes around. So in my mind, I'm like, I'll get to the bottom of the gully, I'll take the right-hander, I'll let him go left, and then I'll chase him up Mike's.
Drive what you can see, mate. Drive what you can see. Check that rear view mirror, mate.
I've taken the right-hand line, which was the shittest line there. As I've turned right, I've buttoned the throttle off. I've kind of just crawled the truck up. As we've come up and the two trucks come back together, I couldn't see the dust. I'm like, where is he? So I've just kept my pace. Whack, hits me again.
Back to rear. Let him go by.
Straight in the back, he come off the race line. I don't know why he didn't stay left. He's come off the race line and just smashed me again. And I'm like, dude, what do you do? There's a cliff, what are you doing? There's a cliff there, man. And then we got onto a bit of single trail stuff and I just couldn't, the only spot I could get was maybe, I don't know, 100 metres up the road.
Gotta let this guy go, dude. Yeah. He's gonna push us off. Yeah. Let him go, Juzzy. You don't want to do a tailie now, mate.
I pulled right, me and Judd are like, just let him go, and he's come past me in the truck, and we've kind of let him go now. There's a couple of things going on there. A, if I was him, I would have done exactly the same. I would have done exactly the same. So no blame there whatsoever. That's racing, truck on truck action. That's what you're doing down in Baja. So dude, like, good on you, I would have done the same thing. But I did leave you a gate. I don't know why you didn't take it. I think maybe you were just having a bit more fun playing with the new Aussie guys out in Baja. So yeah, that was a bit of excitement. And then I got a little bit hot-headed. I got a bit frustrated after that. And I'm kind of like, well, now all I want to do is I want to chase him. I want to stay on his bumper. And when we come off mics, I want to be there to return the favour. And that was my goal. Problem is, you know, when you're following in the dust, you have to have your bumper on their rear tyre, because every metre that you drop back is when you start getting dusted out. That's when accidents happen, and that's when you don't have the opportunity to pass. So there was one particular side-by-side up there. It was part of Amputia's crew. I was on him. I was on his bumper. I didn't hit him. I did touch him. Yeah. Dude, another one, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to. And I know, I've seen the footage, that you guys ended up doing exactly the same thing I just did with the truck that hit me. You pulled off to the right, and unfortunately you guys got caught in a gully, but I also saw that you got pulled out. So yeah, apologise for that. Not something that I'd normally do on a side-by-side. So I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, bit of fun.
Okay. We got right one. Hey, you got a right three coming up.
And as I've come around that corner, I've seen a side-by-side on its roof, yeah? And it was, I had nothing, there's nothing else I could have done. I had to kind of scrape down the side of him to get past him, because if I would have gone any more left, we would have been barrel rolling down the cliff.
Right, slow down. You're right.
And I had to get up over the ledge, I suppose, and then I just had to get my rear quarter onto the side-by-side, and that tore my rear quarter off. So the rear quarter was flapping around for the next whatever period of time, but we got down mics, it was carnage. as we've hit the bottom of Mike's into the creek crossing, just as we've come down into the creek crossing, there's the truck that hit me right in front. We were like 200 metres from him, and then he's taken the right-hander, he's hit the silt badge and just clouded me out.
Right one, left one. Okay, right one, left one again in the dust here, mate. Just here somewhere. Yep, right, left one. Right one, left one. Got another right one, left one after that. And then a left one, right one. Left one here. Left one, right one. Down right two on the river. River centre, right two, river centre. Can't see a damn thing, mate. Yep. Can't see dude. Do you want me to get on siren or? No, I can't see anything, mate. Just take it easy, mate. Just take him. Alright.
And that's when Juddo was like, dude, let's just get the truck to the boys. Let's calm down. That's over. We know this section well. Let him go. And we took off.
Alright, so the boys are now back on the road. They're moving. They're currently at race mile 200-ish. We're at race mile 220. We're getting kitted up and to get the truck handed over to us and pass it on all the way down to the finish.
Super exciting, man. You're going to finish the race?
Yep,
Yeah.
With all of the issues that Dad did have, there was a chance that Ashton and me weren't actually going to get in the truck, but over there, the race ain't over till it is over. So, and Ashton were there, suited up, ready to go, waiting just to find out what was actually happening.
We banged through the desert, some of the most iconic scenery, some of the most amazing scenery I've ever seen. You know, coming out of Mike's and then going back into the desert, we're back in the high speed, the rough stuff, the top gear. That's my jam, you know what I mean? Like, so we get into the rough desert, more San Felipe kind of style stuff, and we're blasting through. Judd is just, we're up, the truck's up dancing, you know, we're hitting the big holes, and it was just, you know, me and Juddo had a really good time, you know, running back towards the pit. So we're about race mile 190. We come past Robbie Gordon again. Second time I've passed Robbie Gordon down in Baja, which is pretty cool. That's a story I'll probably tell my grandkids. Yeah, I passed Robbie Gordon a couple of times. Unfortunately, he was broken down again in the twin engine truck. But then we start coming back onto the graded roads, and we're coming into another really, really scary section. There's a corner there, very famous corner called Walker's Corner. And that's where Walker Evans actually went off. It was really famous. He's crashed there. But I think it was last year or the year before at the 1000, I watched live Luke McMillan do something that a trophy truck should not be able to do. So. So that's not something that we want to do. We don't have four-wheel drive, we don't have 1200 horsepower. We'll probably end up cartwheeling down that ditch. So during pre-running, we almost did the same thing and went right off the cliff. I ended up hitting the brakes and hanging the front of the pre-runner over the top, and me, Juddo and Jamie, like, very, very scary moment. So I'm talking to Judd, where's Walkers, where's Walkers, where's Walkers? He gave me like a mile marker out.
Left one over there, left one. Left one. This isn't Walker's, left one. Left one again, right one, left one.
And we came around Walker's, probably the slowest that a trophy truck has ever been around Walker's Corner, because I just did not want to be that guy, right?
Danger, Walker's coming up. Left one here, right one, this is Walker's. Left three, left three, left three. There you go, boy, we passed it. Right 2.
All right, thanks.
Good one, mate.
Been worried about that for 10 minutes.
You're good. Right 2 again. Left 1. Left 1. Don't let our guard down. Left 1.
Yeah, mate. Yep.
Walkers, once we got around Walkers, that means we're coming to the pits, yeah? We come off the gravel road, we take a right-hander back down into a gully, in between, into a wash, in between 2 valleys, and we're top gear, just macking. I'm on the radio, calling for TSCO, you know, we're coming into the pits. And just that feeling starts again, you know, that whole emotional starts again. We're coming to the pits, twins are about to get back in, Sarah's gonna be there, Mia's gonna be there, Marco's gonna be there. Everybody's gonna get to see me complete my section of the track again. And that's what I'm here to do.
You're coming in now. You're coming in now. We can see you. Look at me. We're going to flag you in.
Yeah.
Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in. Look at me. Look at me. Engine off. Park. Slow down. Park. Engine off. Engine off. Stop.
I think I was 8 hours into it, and I was rooted, like absolutely. Not physically. Physically, I was okay, but mentally, I was just drained. It was a massive day, you know, huge day. The disappointment of the actuator, you know, pulling back out into the track and getting smacked in the ass by a trophy truck, and everything that happened over mics, and thinking about the goat trail and coming into the pits. Whole family's there, twins are there, helmets on, but. Let's do this thing. Let's get the boys in. We had Tyler Vance from TSCO straight under the truck. They were all prepared, belly pans off. They're sorting out the plugs. There's 2 comms plugs that go on the actuator. One's power, which is why the green light stayed on the whole time. And the second one is actually the communications that tells the actuator where to move. So Tyler's got up underneath there, made sure everything was secure, put some zip ties on. Jamie's ripping the front off the truck. Getting the light bars all ready. The boys are cleaning the cameras. Back of the truck goes up, new pair of tyres go on, pressure pro's in, we're dumping fuel. Yeah, gave them the signal and Jamie pulls the bag off and the boys are off. That's it, they're heading into the sunset, heading for the coast of Ensenada. Like, epic.
Get it to the end. Boys, get it to the end.
Oh, I can hear it. Oh, good. Green, left 2, danger right. Left 2, danger right. Just feel it out, bro. Yeah, just feel it out. Right 4, danger, stay on track. Right 4, danger, stay on track. Left here, left. Right 1.
When you first jump in the car, it's kind of a thing. Are you like have to make sure that the gas pedal goes all the way down? I don't know if that's excitement or just being a mechanical person and just making sure everything is working how it should. But yeah, it's definitely just put the pedal down, hold it and tap until the first corner. When we first got in the car, the first section that we had was quite tight, wasn't really open, couldn't really go that hard, but we caught up to some dust very early. Obviously, because of all the issues that Dad had with the car, we were further back in the pack, but sometimes the chase is the most fun part.
Green, mate, green, just follow him. Green, straight. Green, left 2, mate, left 2 here, left 2. That's it. Keep going, yep. Back in it, green. Right 2, game. That's it. Get off, right. Green.
One of the main issues with being at at now the back of the pack is you've got these very tight cliff sections that we have to try and drive through. It's like trying to drive a Mack truck down a golf cart path. You can get it done, but you're not going to be happy about it.
Right two tight. Right two tight. Right two. That's it. That's one. Right three tight. Danger. Right three tight. Right three tight, mate. That's it. Green. Right one.
And then you add the dust into that as well. It was definitely a interesting experience. Not really what we've done before. The Fink track is dead flat, so you don't have those issues of if you put a wheel wrong, there is a chance that you could very much injure yourself. So yeah, it was definitely difficult, definitely scary. We're still learning the car, knowing where it is and where it's not, and then you add in the fact that we drive on the right of the car, but now I'm on the left of the car. It was definitely terrifying to say the least.
Right three danger. Right three. That's it. Keep it going. That's it. Right one. A bit more left two. Check. Yeah, just roll it down. That's it, mate. Yep, that's it.
Another issue with the dust is you don't know where your corners are. You know that they're there, but you don't know exactly where because you don't know where you are in relation to it. So I overshot a corner at the bottom of a gully. I noticed it, went to turn back in. I didn't realise that there was a face there.
Left two roll. Are we good? Yep.
I got her up on two wheels. I put her back down, and now I was just like, we have to get this razor as fast as we can. I am done.
It's all good. Just chill out. Yeah, right one. Yeah, green. Left one. Right, full drop down. Keep going. Left one. Right one. Left one. Yeah.
Fine,
Up in.
next truck. Once you get around that car in front of you, it's 3 minutes of clean air.
Got. Right one. Good. Left one.
Obviously being in a truck, we're a faster, heavier car than everything else that we are going to be around at this point in the race. So the goal is to get up on fast, get out of the dust, get around and just go.
Green. Oh, it's right. Left one. Right one. That's it. Get on. Front stay, Christian. Right one. Left. Go on. That's it. Right one. That's it, mate. Just sit on me. Here, I'm hydrating here. You're all good. Yep, go, that's it. Yeah. Green, mate, right one. Left one, right smile, 260, all on left. Danger, G out, right, G out. Just roll it through. G, that was this one. That's it. Nice and easy. Just roll it in and down.
Hill beds are some of the scariest parts of the Baja racing because they don't exist until racing day. Like, you can have inklings about where they're going to be, but it's when all of those really fast trophy trucks go over them and break up the top layer, it just turns into literally just powder.
Swing around, swing it, go. Yeah, you knock it. Yeah, left one. So good, mate, just nice and easy in here, yeah? Yeah. Right one.
Yeah, the silt beds are a problem during the day. They're a big problem, you know, and I've experienced them a couple of times. You know, you're blind and you can't let the throttle off. You know, that's the whole thing with the silt beds. You have to keep momentum.
Because getting bogged in those things, forget about it. Unless you've got a Mexican right there waiting to pull you out, you are there for the rest of the day into the night. And I've heard it gets pretty cold at the night time in Baja, and I do not want to be that guy. They are terrifying.
Right one, there is 8. Caution up here, left one. Left one.
This is just one of those cases of that was not a silt bed of the last time I ran there. What is going on? That's what I mean by these things are terrifying. So we come around Avon Corner, there's a buggy there. I know that if I stop, our race is over, it will get bogged, and I know that we have to get around them. But the ruts in this bed were so deep, I was fully turned and now crab walking sideways towards this guy. And
Left, get out of there. Right one. Let's find it. Yeah, that's it, mate.
And then just before like I hit him, it just popped out and we went around him. Perfect, amazing. I go around the next corner and there's a trophy truck there. Exact same thing. I turn right, a crab walking towards him, pops out at the last second. I just get around him.
Rock here, rock. Yep. Right one, that's it. Yeah, caution here, bro. Try and go. Yep, that's it. That's it, just find it. Hit down. Mate, that's it. Tracks here. So we're right. Yeah, that's it, mate. Good on you. Right one. That's one.
I think it definitely helps how much four-wheel driving we've done our whole lives. We know how you get bogged and how much you don't want it to be bogged, and we know especially driving on sand is kind of the most comparable thing, where you just want to drive as hard and as fast as you can so you don't get bogged. No matter what, never stop in a silt bed. You will be regretting it for the rest of your life. So we know we're past the soft section in the valley. We're coming up the hill. Everything's amazing, and then bang, there's sun in your eyes, and bang, there's a razor up there just throwing dust at you, which is the perfect mix of you aren't seeing anything. So that was more of a drive-by feel, and hope that the ruts in the course just guide the truck around.
Left one. Here you go, mate. Go for him. Right one.
You have a range of where you are going to get dusted up very badly following a car. You either want to be at least a K behind them, or try and act like you're getting towed behind them, so you miss the dust and getting flung up by their wheels. There's a very little margin for error there.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Just remember with these things, we'll just play. Right car open. Find the little line. Right. Find the line with the right. There it is.
To live through the stereo, coming from where I come from, the inferior. Everything you see ain't what it appears, though. Everything that I built, made that from zero, then added a zero. I am my hero. You couldn't imagine what it's like in my mind.
Twins got the, they definitely got the peak of this racetrack. You know, there's one thing that I'm really looking forward to, but that run down the coast, that's that shot that you see of a trophy truck on the beach, running down the peninsula, that's what I want. That's the ultimate. You want to be on that beach, in the truck, running down the peninsula, and the Twins are going to get to do it. Now, with the stuff-ups that we had, it kind of worked out from I suppose from a goals point of view. They're going to hit that beach at sunset. Like right on the sunset, they're going to turn up that beach and they're going to start heading back towards Ensenada.
That's good. What goes wrong? That's it. Right, get on. Right one.
The concern for me for the boys is the traffic that they've got in front of them. You know, the loss of time, and I watched 40, 50 side-by-sides come past me, and the closing rate on the trophy truck to the side-by-sides. They're going to have to be really responsible, you know. I've had the discussions with them in the past. You know, I've got no problems hitting another truck, none whatsoever. What happened up at Mike's, that's what we're here for. That's all part of racing, that's part of Baja, you know what I mean? Hitting side-by-sides or coming up closing speeds on side-by-sides or 10 cars, that's something a little bit different. We don't want to ruin anyone's race, but I think more importantly from a safety perspective, you don't want that on your conscience.
Left one. Follow the lights. Left one. Right one. That's it, that's it. Left one. Just check you're coming down these little boxes now. Keep it going. Keep it going.
So we were chasing this Hazer for ages, but we were coming up in a section that we do know that we have lines, we have options. So we were just kind of waiting for the right time to actually get a random. This guy went right, he went left.
Get out there. Press right two, he's taking the right and right. Right two, get in. There he is, that's it. Right, go. That's it, mate, that's it. Left one.
We get up on the hill, he turned right, hammered down, and just blast past. It was awesome. Best pass that we've ever done.
That was
ever.
like
that was
like out of like a movie, and like there's like the, you know, where like the background and like the music and like the edit, like. You just come up on top of this hill. Yeah. We come in here. He comes around this corner. He tries to get in front, it comes across us, and we just go right and straight around him.
That line was f***ing perfect. Green, mate. Press green.
Try and compare a 10 car or a Razor to a trophy truck, you can't even explain it. It's like you're floating. It's like the ground doesn't exist underneath you. You just feel like a boss. It's just this big tank that's just rolling through the desert at 130 miles an hour. It is just beautiful. It's nothing compared to a 10 car or a Razor at all.
That's it. Yep, left. Get on him.
So as we were talking about with the dust, you want to be as close to the car in front of you as you can until you have the opportunity to pass. You don't want to be an idiot and pass in a tight section and manage to accidentally put you or the other racer off the rack. So we were just trying to hold as tight as we could. I didn't want it to be in his dust anymore. We knew that we had the power to get around him when it was available. Maybe he was just trying to focus on his own race. I didn't realize that we were there.
A Class 10 versus a truck. The way that the truck is able to handle things isn't the same as a Class 10. So he hit a bump, he got bucked, and then us in the truck, that bump, he just loaded over, and it just so happens that we hit him. That was not the plan, but sometimes racing like that, it's just what happens.
Real good. Real good. Green, mate.
Very wild difference between Australian racing and Mexican racing is the fact that the locals don't care that you're racing. It's their roads. If they need to go and get a carton of milk from the grocery store, they're gonna go and do it. They don't care. They've been around it long enough. So none of the roads on the course are closed at all. The locals can go and be wherever they want to be. So that can catch you off guard pretty easily.
We weren't ready for driving into the night. That was not the plan. I mean, this is our first time at this race. We didn't know that it was going to take us that long. But yeah, driving at night, it's not the same as during the day. Everything does change.
It is terrifying driving at night because if anything happens, if you break down or you get bogged or you crash, no one's around you. No one is going to help you. They aren't even able to talk to you. It's just weird, it's wild, it's terrifying. I don't want to be out there alone.
Straight, green. Green. Right two, right two. Right two, that's it. Left two, right one tight, left one. Right one tight, left one.
The tractors change at night because now you really can't see you cannot see a thing. So you really are just driving off your notes and just hoping that they're right.
Left one. Right one. 375. That's left two, left two. Right one. Left three, left. Nasty.
This was the nastiest silt bed that we've had all race, and it just happened to be right in the middle of the night almost at the end of the race when you're absolutely over it, and we just drop into this bed. I'm driving slow because it's night time, probably doing about 50 Ks an hour. It just washes 30 Ks and straight off the car, and we're like, oh God, we are going to be like those guys that we saw earlier, apart from now it's nighttime in Mexico with no one else around. Perfect. So
I'm so confused. Get straight. Go, 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 go!
I just held it pinned. I couldn't see a thing. I didn't know where we were going, but I'd rather be anywhere else than in that bed. So, yeah.
Nice, mate, nice. Right. Yeah. Dip left one. Press right one. Front one.
The last about 10 miles of the course heading in, we weren't allowed to actually run that part because that last 10 is the same first 10 that you head out on. So during the days where we could run the course, they were only allowed to run on that part coming out, but not back in. So we're in the last 10 miles of our race, driving on roads that we haven't ever actually seen, and it's dark out. So it was really something else.
Come past at what race mile are we up in, Mim?
390 something.
395.
When you come into the meadows, we have a flashing light on a G out.
So we made the plan, the entire team, everybody that was involved in that race, right throughout, you know, us arriving into San Diego, everybody wanted to be at the Meadows to see the twins come past. So we're in the Meadows and we're watching on the tracker and we see a couple of side-by-sides come through and then we see some trophy trucks come past. You see that, you know, the lights on our truck were just bad. Those rigid lights, even, and that's only half of our lights, you could see them coming from kilometres away. You just saw this big, it was like a UFO coming out of the desert. Yeah, boys! Yeah, boys! Yeah! And just, and watching that trophy truck come past, twins are in there, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, boys, screaming like, ah, the grin on Sarah's face was just absolutely amazing. And yeah, just another proud moment. They're going home. They only got 10 miles to go. You know, from here on out, it's not over till it's over. But at that point, we're like, yep, we've done it again. We're going to complete this. We're going to finish this thing. Yeah, boys. Pulling the mail. All right, let's go. Let's get to the finish.
There's nothing worse than the last half an hour of your race, especially at night when you weren't planning for it to be at night, and especially when it's the longest race that you've ever done and it's the longest time you've ever been in a racing car. And we knew when we were pre-running, once we hit this section, we were going to be completely over it and beaten. To hell, there's nothing I wanted to do more than jump out of that car. I just wanted a beer, I wanted some tacos, and I wanted it to be out of my racing gear right then. one of the roughest and toughest races I've ever done in my life. That was hard and it's something you can't explain. You have to just come down here and be a part of it and come and race it. That is an epic experience.
So from the 395, it's about an hour drive back down into Ensenada, and it was no different to San Felipe. We ended up parking 5-6 blocks away, and I've never run that fast in my life. Sprinting, lost Sarah, lost everyone. Me and Jamie ended up out the front, and just as we've run up to the back of the box, I've just got them coming through the flags. I've just seen the truck coming through the flags.
I just heading to Australia.
Me and Jamie just ran straight up to the box, you know, seen the boys, and it was just, yeah, dude, like, what a moment, you know?
Later for it, and that's 1,000 kills.
Awesome, great run out there. 1831, Justin Morgan.
Well done, I'm proud of you, mate. They made it. We just legged it in, we ran like a kilometre. Wasn't going to miss this for the world. We had a rough day, really, really rough day. But who gives a shit? Who cares? Boys are here, they made it. Ashton crushed. You were hauling the mail, dude. Man, you come through there twice as quick as anybody else on the track.
As we pulled up, I saw Jamie running at us and jumps on the bonnet of the race car to give us like high fives and all that. I don't think I've ever seen him as excited about anything in his life, so that was really cool. We know that we've done a good job. It's definitely a lot for Dad to hand over his literal baby, the trophy truck that he's obviously paid a lot of money for, to just some 20-year-old kids and just be like, yeah, go on, don't write it off. So yeah, like, it's a lot of faith in between the team to manage to get that to happen, and getting it to the end cleanly. It meant a lot to us, and it obviously meant a lot to him too.
Great.
Yeah.
I got in the truck about halfway.
Salvo behind the finish line, behind the driver wheel at the finish line. You look a little bit dusty, but you look like you're feeling pretty good.
Yeah, that was definitely a lot more than I thought it would be. When you're running and like a razor, you think that you can get the feel of what race day is going to be, but absolutely not. That was wild. That was a good ride.
You guys came from a long way to get over here to do this race. So I know there's a lot of people that supported you that you probably want to mention right now.
I'd like to give a shout out to the whole family, mum and dad, and my sister, brother, for navigating. He did an absolutely amazing job, and just, yeah, everyone else who has been supportive, it's been good.
Ah, baby. Any of those races in Mexico, it's, you know, to finish is a feat, yeah? It takes a lot. It takes a big team, a big investment of time, and a lot of passion from everybody that's involved in it. And to see it all there, it makes it all worth it, you know? You do it. It's like playing golf, right? You go and play golf for one good shot. You have one good shot, you go back, you know what I mean? You finish a race down in Mexico, and now, the plan for us is ultimately, yeah, we want to win races. You know, we want to start working towards winning races, but baby steps at the moment. And I think 2 from 2 of getting the truck to the finish line with all the struggles that we had in San Felipe and all the struggles that we had from this race. You know, the truck rolls up onto the box, me and Jamie are up there, and, you know, see the boys, they got their pendants, you know, they're finished, another completion one. You know, it's going to turn really quickly into trophies is going to be the goal down there. Yeah, that's going to happen really quick. We've got the truck to do it. We've got the team to do it. We've got the drivers to do it, you know, and we'll do it for as long as we can do it. You know, that moment right there, that's exactly what this whole thing's about, you know?
What can you say? Like, yeah, we didn't get the result we wanted, but finished the race and, yeah, got there in the end.
Let's see that medal.
You. Yeah, buddy.
What do you think, Mama? Come here, girlie. Come here. Did we do good?
We did good.
We did good. Was that cool?
That was so good.
Baja, we'll see you guys at the 1,000. That was unbelievable. Finish that race after what they went through, and Judd, first time navigating. Him and Justin diagnosing that problem, work on that car and get us back on track, man. That gets us pumped for the 1,000. That's the thing about the Baja, you never give up, ever.
So proud of the team. Baja 400, we made it to the end. There's some struggles in the middle, but between them all, we got here. We're so proud, boys.
Yeah, that's all you got?
The boys come off the box, whole family's together, we're all celebrating, but the cog just clicks again and it just shifts over and it's like, damn, we got to get ready for the 1,000. 1,000 miles of this country down here, 1,000 miles of pre-running, 6 or 7 chase trucks, helicopters, pre-runners. Got a team of 16 people coming out from Australia, another 25 in the United States coming down to support us. It's going to be 40 people down there running the Patriot truck, and it's all about the preparation for that now. We've got a lot of work to do, we're going to get ready, and hopefully if we can continue on this trajectory that we're on after 2 short races down here, if we can get the truck qualified somewhere closer to the front, a little bit of luck on our side, you might see something pretty cool come out of Patriot at the 1,000.